Hello, thank you so much for coming to my channel. I am excited for this video because if there's one thing I am always trying to do, it's trying to make this fuzzy mess not fuzzy. And I got the Sephora curly hair favorites set. I'm gonna bring you through every single item in this kit, what I think about it, use it at least a few times until I have my mind made up, and then I will get back to you once everything has been used thoroughly and give you my ultimate opinions. This is $29. I got it during the Sephora VIB sale. I don't think that that's a bad price for this, honestly. A lot of their reviews were saying you don't get that much product for the amount of money you're spending, but I actually think it's pretty good. So let me bring you through everything. In this set, you get an Adwoa Beauty leave-in conditioner. This is supposed to nourish, help define your curls, and you leave it in so it helps detangle. Stick with me later in the video and I will give you my opinions on this baby. Next, we have the Mizani Wonder Crown, and this is like a pre-shower foaming treatment for your scalp. It's supposed to get rid of residue, build up, exfoliate your scalp, things like that. I'm excited to try this because it's one of those things that you don't think is necessary until you actually use it, you know what I mean? And I do use product in my hair, so I obviously have some type of buildup. And then probably the number one item that I wanted to try was the BB Curl Reactivator. So this is from Bumble, and you're supposed to be able to spray this in your hair and it reactivates your curls for you, like on your second or third day of not washing your hair. Once I sleep on my hair, it looks awful. Like it's all smushed, but still frizzy. If there's something like this that actually works, that can redefine my curls and make it less fuzzy without having to rewash my hair every day, that is a big game changer. So I really wanted to try this and see what it does. I also am running out of my hair oil. So the reason why I'm excited for this set is because you get a bread hair oil. I love the bread aesthetic, the packaging. It's such a like cool girl, that girl type of packaging and brand to me. I think that their products are really, really intriguing, but I've never tried any. We have Pattern. This is Tracy Ellis Ross's brand. She has beautiful curly hair, so it makes sense, but this is a curl gel for shine, define, and hold. I hate when products leave that residue on your hand and you wash it off a lot, but it doesn't feel like it fully comes off. So I'm definitely going to be excited to use this. I've wanted to try some of her other products as well. So if this goes well, that would definitely lead me to maybe trying some of her other products in the future. Also, how cute is her packaging? So we have Curl Charisma from Briogeo, and this is not that big. This is 1 fluid ounce. This is probably like 2 uses for me. I did really want to try this. I don't particularly like Briogeo. In general, I think that Briogeo is not good. I think it's a really big waste of money, and I think that a lot of the products smell really bad. Maybe I haven't been using the right product because this is specifically for curls. So I'm gonna try this out. I've been wanting to try it, but I definitely would not buy the full size because I personally don't really like Briogeo. So for me, this is a perfect option because it gives me the ability to try it without having to commit. We also have a Kerastase sample here. It is the same size. It is 1 fluid ounce, so the same you get in the Briogeo mask. And this is the Curl Manifesto Cream de Jour Daily Moisturizing Frizz Reducing Leave-In Treatment. Kerastase is like really expensive, but also really, really nice, and they smell amazing. Kerastase products smell so good. So I'm really excited to use this. This I was a little confused about. I don't exactly understand what it is. This is the Moringa Tree Conditioning Ghee. I don't even really know what it is. It says, apply a small to moderate amount throughout wet, damp, or dry hair. Gently comb through and detangle, leave in, or rinse out. So it says it softens, conditions, and detangles hair. So it's another leave-in conditioner if you want to leave it in. If not, you can rinse it out as it says. I love trying different leave-in conditioners because I use one every single time I wash my hair. I have to. Otherwise, I cannot comb through it. It gets so knotty. And it also does help define your curls. So this will be interesting because I've literally never heard of it. I don't even know what the brand is. I don't even know how to pronounce it. And then the last 2 items are going to be these Living Proof shampoo and conditioners. Don't know much about Living Proof. I've tried a couple of things from them and they've been fine. Like not blow my socks off. Amazing. Not bad. Just like in the middle. But these are great for travel. I'm actually going away next weekend and I'm going to bring these with me. They're like perfect. I think you can probably get 2 or 3 uses out of the shampoo at least. Conditioner is another story. I need a lot of conditioner. But as far as the shampoo goes, it looks fruitful. Stay tuned for an individual review on each individual product as I use it. Let's get into the leave-in conditioner that I got with the Sephora set. And I've used this once before, so I already have some thoughts on it. This is, I still don't know what this brand is. Umpu? I don't know. Anyways, this bottle is beautiful. I love the packaging, the ombre. Everything else, pretty much don't like about it. So it definitely does detangle your hair. However, I much more prefer a spray as far as my detangler and my leave-in conditioner goes, because I feel like you can really get in the nooks and crannies of all of your hair. And with these types of creams, you just can't spread it as well or as easily. Like I have this big clump of knots, and usually I could spray and it could get all over. And now I feel like I'm really just putting it right on top of the knot instead of penetrating the knot. Also, I don't love the way that it smells. It's very overpowering, and I don't really like the scent of it. It smells definitely like grandma perfume. And if it's gonna be overpowering, I feel like it should at least be a good scent. I am gonna use this up though. Like the product itself works. I just don't like the scent, and I would not purchase the full size of this. I'm glad I tried it though, because honestly, I probably would have tried it eventually, but I just don't like this leave-in conditioner. I wouldn't say that it does anything special or does anything more than any other leave-in conditioner would do. All right, this is the second product I got from the Sephora Curly Hair Favorites box, and I'm gonna try it for the first time. This is the Mizani Style Shifter Society Wonder Crown Scalp Foaming Pre-Cleanse. And it says, preps your scalp for your style journey. Oh, maybe I won't use it now then. What am I supposed to do? Oh, okay. Just kidding. I'm glad that I read the directions, because I definitely would have just gone into the shower and used it while my hair was wet. I hope it doesn't create any type of issue, because I do have oil in my hair right now. And that's why I wanted to use this now, because typically I have a harder time getting the oil out. I like to oil my hair because it helps it grow, it conditions it, and honestly, it's better than any hair mask you can get at the drugstore or at Sephora or anything that I've ever tried. So I gave up on the 1/4 thing, and now I'm just squeezing a little bit all over. Just massaging this into the scalp as it says. All right, I'm gonna go get in the shower, foam this up, and then I'll be telling you my opinions later on. All right, you can definitely see it is starting to lather. Not a ton, but definitely a little bit. It's not lathering as much as like a shampoo would per se, but there's still something there. All right, I'm gonna multitask here. So I'm gonna talk about the Wonder Crown while I am putting on lotion. I just got out of the shower. I used the Wonder Crown, and it definitely did foam. I don't know if it helped remove buildup or not. I feel like it was easier than normal to get all of that oil that I was talking about out of my hair. So that is positive, but I'm definitely gonna have to use it more to get a final opinion on it. That's just like my immediate opinion on how it worked the first time around at least, and I'll definitely keep using it. I think the second time I'll probably use more of it. I don't think I used enough of it because it didn't lather a ton. It did lather, but not a lot. Before I get my hair wet, I'm gonna go in with the Mizani Wonder Crown and just do what I did last time, really. This is my second time using this, and I just needed another go around to see how I really felt about it, and if it felt like it removed any buildup. I do have very greasy hair right now, not because it's dirty, but because I put in way too much oil and ghee, and it was just overload for my hair. It really did not like it, and it was very greasy for the past couple days. I did spray and leave-in conditioner, so a lot of stuff has gone in my hair in the past few days, and I think this will be a good test to see if this Mizani Wonder Crown actually removes anything from my scalp and any of the buildup, because I sprayed dry shampoo to make it look more voluminous and less oily, And then I also had those 2 other products in there already. It has like a pepperminty scent to it, which is actually really nice. A really good hair look for me. I'm liking it. Now I can go ahead and add water. I don't want to rinse it out, but I'm going to add water. It'll start foaming, and then it says emulsify for 1 minute. It feels fresh. Like when you move your hair over and the air hits your scalp, it feels like slightly tingly. Not super tingly or anything, but just a nice tingle / cold breeze. So this will be my second time using the Living Proof Curl Conditioner and Shampoo. I can already say I don't really like this. I particularly don't like the shampoo because it doesn't lather. The conditioner is neither here nor there. It's not amazing, it's not horrible, but I'm not gonna buy something just for the conditioner if I don't like the shampoo. I think that this will probably be done after this, if not almost done. So here's how much I'm using. I'll show you. The shampoo does not lather. And I know that it doesn't necessarily matter if your shampoo lathers or not. Like, that's not supposed to affect the effectiveness of the shampoo. But for me, I just really like a lather. I feel like that's how I know if it's working or not. And maybe lathers a tiny bit, but not enough. Not enough for my liking. I also feel like whenever I use something that doesn't lather, I end up using more than I actually need to because I feel like it's not cleaning whatever I need it to clean. If you don't mind not having a lather, I think that the shampoo could be fine. I just really, again, need my products to lather for me to actually like them. The scent is nice. It's like a grapefruit scent. It's not my favorite thing ever, but it's pretty nice. It does clean the hair. Like, my hair was oily before I used it, and after I used it, it wasn't oily anymore. So it did its job, but I can't say that my curls looked any better or more defined, or my hair felt any better afterwards. It just felt like a normal shampoo. All right, now for the conditioner. As I was saying, the conditioner's fine. It's like any normal conditioner. I wouldn't say that it's fantastic or horrible. I can't recommend it because you can get much better conditioners and products in general that are much cheaper. It's not overly hydrating or anything either. Like, it doesn't feel super conditioning or like it's detangling my hair or anything like that. It's just a very plain type of conditioner in my opinion. On to the next hair product. So today I'm going to be using the Creme de Jour Fondamentale. I guess like fundamental, whatever. The Kerastase leave-in treatment, a daily moisturizing, frizz-reducing leave-in treatment. To me, that really sounds like a leave-in conditioner, so I'm going to use it as such. It smells really, really nice. Kerastase has really, really nice, but also very fragrant products. So if you don't like fragrance in your hair care, beware. But they do have like unbelievable fragrances. Ooh, okay. This is already feeling really nice and silky also. I would wear this as a perfume. It's really nice. It feels really nice. We'll see if it helps detangle my hair. I mean, it says moisturizing, but it doesn't necessarily say detangling, so we'll have to see. I feel like I didn't put a ton in, so I'm going to start brushing my hair at least just to see. I could probably use more. More in my really, really knotty areas of my hair. If you have fine hair or curly hair, you know the situation. Okay, there we go. Much better. Yeah, wow, that smells really, really nice. I'm interested to see how my hair dries because it is a little bit of a styling treatment. It does not claim to be a detangling product. It just says moisturizing and defrizzing. More of a styling, hydrating leave-in treatment. So if I were to use this again, I probably would go in with a detangler first, but it's not horrible. Like, it definitely did detangle because my hair would not be this easy to comb out. Been a few hours, and for sure, my hair definitely looks smoother and less frizzy than it normally does. I mean, it actually doesn't look frizzy at all, and I'm pleasantly surprised by the Kerastase. I wasn't really sure if it was going to work or not, but of course, so far, I like the most expensive brand, so that's par for course. But I do think that it made my hair really, really nice, and again, just not frizzy. Even at the top here, there's there's like no frizz whatsoever. I think it did a good job. I also want to note, I was reading the purple bottle upside down, and it's actually called Adwoa or Adwa. It's not Oompa or whatever I thought it was. I was reading it from the bottom up and not from the top down. So just want to put it out there that the name is Adwoa. It's ADWOA. So going forward, that's what I'll be calling it. This is probably the #1 product I was excited to try. So it says spray throughout damp or dry hair, style with fingers, and go. Now, if you have curly hair, at least for me, you know that when you sleep on your hair and your curls, the next day it doesn't look very good. That's why I want to try this so bad, because it'd be really nice to have something I can just spray in and then my curls be revived. I mean, right now, look, they look really bad. This says that you can dampen your hair, but that you don't have to. I think I'm just going to spray it right on dry hair, because realistically, I don't want to have to dampen my hair on a regular basis when I'm using this. I kind of just want to, as it says, use it and go. So let me just spray it. It has a very nice scent. But see how like fuzzy it is right over here? I don't know if it's really going to be able to do anything for that, but we'll see. I feel like that's enough. It says to style, but I don't really normally style my hair. So I'm just going to scrunch a bunch. Wait until this dries to make my ultimate opinion, which right now is not looking good. Okay. That is actually working. I'm pretty surprised by that. I guess you just really have to scrunch. It's not gonna completely reactivate your curls. I actually have to say, this worked really well. I mean, my hair is definitely still fuzzy. Like, it's not as flat as it would be if I just took a shower and did my hair after, but it looks pretty good, I would have to say. I did end up using a spray bottle though, so I used the curl activator and then I doused it with water afterwards, because this didn't seem to be doing everything I needed it to. It wasn't really flattening the part back here, basically like where I slept on my hair. So I think that if you're going to use this, I would recommend dampening your hair, which kind of defeats the purpose of it, because if I just dampen my hair, then it would kind of turn out like this anyways. But I think that it's a little bit less frizzy and a little bit more coiled this way than if I just did the spray bottle. So yeah, I definitely think it works, but I do definitely also think you need to dampen your hair. I'm going to keep using this. I'll give you my ultimate opinions eventually once I use it more. Okay, it's time for some Curl Charisma from Briogeo. As always, I'm going to squeeze all of the water I possibly can out of my hair so that the mask can really penetrate my hair follicle. And this is, it says Curl Charisma Rice Amino Avocado Hydrating and Defining Mask. Usage: after shampooing, which I already did, I shampooed with this Briogeo banana and coconut shampoo, so they match. So if anything will work with this, it should be its own brand. But let's see. It says massage into the hair from root to tip. Leave in for up to 10 minutes before rinsing. Not much else to do but put it in. I'm going to start off with this much just for the bottom section of my hair, and then we will go from there and see if I need any more. It smells like, I don't know, the Briogeo products to me all have this underlying like musky type of smell. I don't know why. It's just like, you know how some people don't like cilantro? It's just Briogeo is that way for me. There's just some type of underlying smell, some like subliminal smell. I don't even know if that is really a saying, but subliminal scent that I just really don't like. It smells to me like musty towels or something. This is not very thick. I don't feel like it's as thick or moisturizing as a lot of the other masks I've used. Like, it doesn't even feel like I have any kind of conditioner in my hair right now. It just feels like a tiny bit softer. I'm gonna let it sit, but so far it's not thick enough for me. It's not feeling moisturizing enough for me. It just doesn't feel like a mask. It doesn't feel like a hydrating mask. It feels like, honestly, not even as thick as a spray leave-in conditioner. The conditioner from Briogeo, this banana conditioner, I don't love it, but it definitely feels thicker than the mask. The mask should be like ultra hydrating. That's the whole point of it. Curl Charisma once again. This is my 3rd time using it. I don't have a ton left. Let me show you. But I have enough definitely to get something out of it on the 3rd try. So here is how much I have left on the 3rd go around. I would absolutely not recommend purchasing this. I don't think it did anything. I don't think it's worth the price. I don't feel any more hydration. My curls aren't more defined. I, again, just don't really think it did anything, and therefore not worth the price. Even if it was cheap, it still wouldn't be worth the price because it doesn't do anything. Let's get started with one of the products I haven't tried yet. This is the Moringa Tree Conditioning Ghee. That rhymes. Softens, conditions, and detangles dry hair. Apply a small to moderate amount through wet, damp, or dry hair. Gently comb through and detangle. Wet, dry, keep it in, rinse it out. Lots of options. All right, so I'm just opening it up. There's a slight scent. Here's what it looks like. It looks like leave-in conditioner or regular conditioner, honestly. So I'm just gonna run this through my hair. And I don't feel like the conditioner I just used was very good, so I'll probably have to use a lot of this. But that's good because it'll show us if it works or not. Just really try to saturate my hair all over. I think I got it everywhere, so let's go through and try now. Okay, that detangled very nicely right there. But the real test is back here, so let's see. Oh, okay. Wow. That is detangling really, really easily and really nicely. That's like the least pulling I've ever had to do on my hair. Wow. Okay, that's very, very impressive. And I actually think the Adwoa Beauty one, this one, I thought this one was really good. I hate the scent, but I think it's a good product. This one did an even better job. Thread Hair Oil Everyday Gloss. It just says to use this on your hair as normal. Just run it through. It has a nice little hole, like a stopper there. I don't really know how much to use, so just go like this and see. I don't know if you can see. Ooh, okay. That is really fragrant. It smells like some type of candy, like Pez or something. Interesting texture. It's not as oily as other oils I've used. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it almost more so feels like a dry oil than an oil. I think I need more on this side. I don't love the scent, but if it dissipates, that's all right. And it's not leaving like a slick on my hands where I feel like I need to wash them. I'm going to wash them, but it isn't leaving my hands really greasy like other leave-in oils do. So far, I don't love or hate the Thread Hair Oil. It's fine on first impressions. I'm gonna have to use this for a couple days and really find out if I like it or not. Okay, here is me the next morning, and I clearly put way too much oil in my hair. It looks really, really greasy, but that is not the fault of the oil. I did put a lot in. I just wasn't really sure because of the texture of the oil. The next time I'll just have to put in less, which is totally fine. I'll just remember that and it won't be so oily. The scent did dissipate, so not mad about that because I didn't like the scent. But other than that, I don't really have anything else to say except that I put in way too much. But this is what my hair is looking like. Not great, but again, not the fault of the oil. I reported back that I thought the Thread Hair Oil was making my hair a little bit greasy, like I put in too much. However, I don't think it was the hair oil because last night I washed my hair and I only used the ghee, like leave-in treatment conditioner thing, and my hair looked really, really greasy all night long. And even now, like, I feel like these strands in the front especially, they look greasy. All I used last night was the ghee. But yeah, I think I can attribute the oiliness the other day. Yes, I probably did use too much oil, but I also think that the ghee just makes my hair look a little bit oily, and I can feel it in my hair too, you know, like it doesn't sink in. I can feel it. I still like it though. I need to use less, and I will report back. Just got out of the shower, so let's do some hair. The last time I used this ghee, it really, really made my hair oily. So I'm gonna go back to the Adwoa. See how I did that right? Yay! Adwoa leave-in conditioner. I think that this is a good product. I like it. The only thing about it is I hate the scent, so I can't buy it in the full size because the scent really, really bothers me. Also, I can't squeeze it out anymore because it's so thick that I have to unscrew the top, bang it against furniture or something, and then squeeze it out. It is a good product, like it actually works, but I can't buy the full size. I'll probably go back to spray because I like the spray better and how it distributes through your hair when you use a leave-in conditioning spray. It might not be that way in the full size, but in this size, it definitely bothers me that you can't really get it out that well. All right, let me just brush out my hair. Last but not least, I have the Pattern Curl Gel from Tracee Ellis Ross's brand. And this is my third time using this, and I still don't know how I feel about it. It doesn't feel crunchy or anything, which is super nice. I just scrunch my hair like this. It doesn't feel crunchy, which is super nice because your hair still has like a natural flow to it, but I don't know if it actually makes my hair any less frizzy. We'll see. I'm gonna put it in and let it dry today, and then I'll come back and let you know how I'm feeling about all of these products. I feel like I have thoroughly tested all, if not most of them. A bunch of them are completely used up, or a bunch of them I've been using regularly, so I feel like I have my full opinions now, and I can tell you how I feel about everything. But this curl gel is really the last thing that was on the list to get my opinion on. And I don't know. I just don't have my opinion yet. All right, I put on some makeup, and now I'm here to discuss everything hair from the Sephora Curly Hair Favorites set. Let me just show you my hair now. And this is after using the Pattern Curl Gel. So I just want to start here because this is the last part I haven't really given my opinion on. I don't dislike it, but I also would not buy the full size. First off, I feel like my hair up here still looks pretty frizzy, and then my hair that's drying is just not as luscious as it usually is. It like almost makes it a little bit more flat. I don't think that my curls are any more defined than they usually are if I just let my hair naturally air dry without any of this curl gel in it. So I don't think it's a bad product, but I definitely would not buy the full size of it. I just don't think it's worth it, and I don't really think it does much of anything. Up next, Briogeo Curl Charisma Leave-In Treatment Mask. I don't like this. I don't think it did anything. I don't really like Briogeo products in general, but this also just did nothing, so I would not buy this in the full size. The Kerastase Curl Manifesto Cream du Jour Leave-In Treatment for moisturizing and frizz reducing. I really, really liked this. The scent is unbelievable. It smells so good. I would wear this as a perfume, but I do actually think that it defrizzed my curls a lot. Definitely moisturizes your hair enough where you can comb it out easier. I do think it reduced frizz also. My hair looked like super shiny and super frizzless that day, so I definitely do like this. I think it worked really well. The Living Proof Shampoo and Conditioner. The shampoo does not foam. It doesn't lather. I need a lather. That's like a deal breaker for me. So this is just an automatic no for me. I'm not going to buy a conditioner and not the matching shampoo. Yeah, I'm not going to buy these. They're also just way too expensive for what they are. And the drugstore L'Oreal sulfate-free hair care line is better than this. So why spend the money? The Bread Hair Oil. First off, I don't think I'm going to have to buy another hair oil for a while because this thing is pretty big and you don't need a lot. So I liked it. I don't know if I would buy it again. I have to use it more just because I have the Verb Ghost Oil, and that is unbelievable. So I already have like a really, really high bar for my hair oils. And while I did like this, I don't know if it necessarily replaces that. I do think this is going to last me for a while though. So I'm definitely going to be using it fully and testing it out and everything. And I'll let you know once I use the entire bottle. But I think that the Verb hair care one still wins over this, but I don't think this was bad. The Adwoa, which I had such a hard time in the beginning pronouncing, but I got it now. I've kind of already gone through this, so I'm gonna make it simple and short, but I liked it. I hated the smell. I don't like the packaging and I wouldn't buy it again. It works really, really well and I'm going to fully use it up. And I just prefer a spray rather than a cream that you have to put in with your hands. And last but not least, the Bumble Curl Reactivator. So I ended up using this a few times. The first time I thought, oh wow, this is, you know, really cool. But I've realized that I think it's really more of just like a curl cream or something that is in a more liquidy form. And it did define my curls, but it didn't like reset my hair to where it looks as good as when I first get out of the shower and it air dries and my curls are really, really nice and coiled. It still looked like slept on hair. You can easily just spray your hair with water and then use whatever curl cream you were using anyways. Like you don't necessarily need this. I totally forgot to talk about the ghee. So this does detangle your hair really, really nicely. Like it was so smooth going through with my brush after using this. I did really like it. However, it made my hair look super, super greasy, even when I used a tiny bit. So I'm gonna have to keep trying it. I just warn you, if you're gonna get this, it can make your hair look super, super oily. So again, I probably wouldn't buy this in the full version just because of that, but I will happily use it up. It does do a really, really nice job at conditioning and moisturizing your hair and detangling it. All right, thank you for sticking with me through the entire Sephora Curly Hair Favorites kit. I'm super happy that I got my hands on this and I was able to try so many great products, some not so great. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. Please like this video, please comment down below. You know the drill on YouTube, just press all the happy buttons on the page and I will see you in my next video.